What's up guys, thenoahryan back at y'all with another video. Today it's gonna be one about fitness. I'm gonna tell you guys how to put on muscle as quickly as possible. Let's make some gains. Okay guys, so I want this to be short and sweet. I'm not gonna get super technical with you guys. I'm not gonna get into details about stuff. I'm just gonna tell you guys what you need to know because let's be honest, no one wants to sit down on YouTube for an hour about this kind of stuff. I mean, you might, shit, I might make a video like that in the future, but for now, I'm gonna keep it basic for you guys. Number one, diet. Your diet is so freaking essential. No matter what you do in the gym, I don't care what you do, what you lift, how much cardio you do. I don't care if you go running with your dogs and cats every single day. I don't care if you swim 20 miles. I don't care. Like, nothing matters if your diet's not on point and doesn't correlate with what your fitness goals are. So if you're trying to put on muscle as quickly as possible while not putting on too much fat, you're going to want to do something called a lean bulk. Essentially, all lean bulk is going into a caloric surplus of about 200 to 500 calories a day. Noah, what's a caloric surplus? Let me tell you guys what a caloric surplus is. We all have a certain amount of calories we burn a day. It's usually, it's called your BMR, right? That's what you would do if you just laid in bed all day for 24 hours, okay? So to figure out your BMR or how many calories you burn a day, including all the activity and exercise you do, it's gonna take a little bit of research. It's gonna take like an experimental period, essentially. So the best way to do it, if you have a Fitbit or you have a Apple Watch, it tracks your heart rate all day long and it will give you a rough estimate of how many calories you burn a day. So let's say you come up with the number 2,000. That means you need to eat in a caloric surplus, or you need to eat 2,000 calories plus 200 to 500 a day. So that means if my BMR is 2,000, I'm eating 2,200 to 2,500 calories a day. This ensures that your body has just a little bit of protein left over and calories left over to rebuild your muscles and help them grow. The second thing on diet, this is still number one though, is your protein. You need to get at least 0.8 to 1.2 grams of protein per pound of body weight. So if you weigh 150 pounds, I would shoot for 150 grams of protein a day. If you weigh 200 pounds, shoot for 200 grams of protein a day. They've done a lot of studies before and there's not a significant difference between going from 1 gram to like 2 grams or something crazy like that. It might be minuscule, it might be 1% or 2% of a difference, but the studies are inconclusive and there's no like hard factual research that proves that. So I would keep it at about 1 gram per pound. So yeah, number one, most important thing, diet. 200 to 500 calories extra a day. Get 1 gram of protein in per day, and drink some fucking water, guys. Drink your water. Drink a gallon a day at least. More if you're sweating a lot and doing a lot of exercise. Number two, this is gonna be the part that happens inside of the gym. The second thing is you want to increase your training volume, your intensity, some way basically to make yourself work harder. There's different ways to achieve this in the gym. My favorite way personally is progressive overload and then adding like drop sets and what I call death sets and supersets and mixing it up. Let me keep it simple for you guys though. Let's say you're hitting chest, okay? So you're gonna go lay down on a bench press. This is week 1 of your exercise program, or let's just say starting after this video. Let's say you're doing 4 sets of 10 to 12, okay? So let's say you put 135 pounds on that bar and you're doing 4 sets of 12 with it. Okay, that means next week you need to do one of these things. You either need to increase the weight a little bit, so instead of doing 135, do 140, and then do that for 4 sets of 10. If you can't do that, or for some reason you don't feel stronger the next week, then what you can do is you can add an extra rep at the first set, or the second set, or the third set, or the fourth set. So instead of doing 4 sets of 10, do 4 sets of 11. Another option is a superset, a drop set. Do your 4 sets of 10, and let's say you can't do any of the 4 things I just mentioned. You can't increase the weight, you can't increase the reps. Do 4 sets of 10 and then add a drop set. Take off 40 pounds, drop it down to where you just have 25 on each side and you're benching 95 pounds. And now pump that out right after your 4th set for as many reps as you can. And then after that, rack the bar, lay down, do some push-ups. So you have to increase your intensity inside of the gym. This is absolutely essential if you want to grow. This is the fastest way to do it, in my opinion, is progressive overload, increasing the weight, rather than just increasing reps or increasing sets. There's another way to do it, decrease the rest time between sets. So if you're usually resting 1 minute between sets, the next week, only rest 50 seconds or 45 seconds. So it all comes down to working harder. You have to force yourself to work harder. If you're eating in a surplus and you're getting all that protein in and you're getting all that water in, I guarantee you your body will grow. You just have to force. Just remember, guys, anything that's worthwhile in life, it's gonna take a lot of pain to get there. The more pain you feel in that gym, the more your chest is burning, the more you're out of breath, the faster your body's gonna grow and adapt. It's plain science. Nothing in life is free. You gotta work hard if you wanna see results, guys. Number tres. This one's really simple, guys. Like it kind of goes into number one. Get your water in, get your sleep in, okay? Your body grows when you're resting. I don't care how hard you train. If you're only sleeping 3 hours a night, you're gonna have minimal gains, very minimal gains. I recommend 6 to 8 hours of sleep. Everyone's a little bit different. I can operate perfectly fine on about 6.5 hours of sleep, and then on the weekends I'll try to catch 8 hours. Everyone's different, but yeah, guys, you don't grow unless you sleep and rest and recover. That means same thing with like training frequency and stuff. Like don't work out 35 days in a row, okay? Don't work out a month straight. I don't care if you're not sore. Whether you realize it or not, your body needs to recover and rest. You're gonna plateau if you don't get your rest in. So rest and drink water. Your muscles are like 70+% made up of water. Why would you not drink water? I don't care if you're afraid of being bloated or whatever the hell it is. Unless you're stepping on a stage, don't worry about water. You need to drink as much as you possibly can. I would do 1 to 2 gallons a day. If you're exercising and you live in Texas like me, and my gym's like a freaking sauna during the summer, 2 gallons a day. If you're outside a lot, you're sweating 2 gallons a day. But at least 1, guys. I mean, that's going to give you guys a better pump. It's going to give you more energy. It'll clean your skin, clear your skin out. You're going to poop better. You're going to pee more. Your body, you're just going to feel better. So get your water in, guys. Number 4. This will not make that big of a difference, but I'm throwing it in there because it does make a little bit of a difference. It's supplementation. The number 1 thing I want to talk about is creatine. Creatine is like the most researched athletic enhancing supplement. I don't know what the hell you want to call it. Creatine is heavily researched. There's so many studies that have been done on it. It fucking works, okay? It's not gonna be drastic. It's not gonna quadruple the rate at which you gain muscle, but it's gonna help your muscles hold a little bit more water. It's gonna give you a little bit more endurance, a little more strength. Oh, it's gonna make me feel bloated. Yeah. Guys, once again, your muscles are like 70+% water. You want more water in your goddamn muscles. It's gonna make you look bigger. It's gonna give you better pumps. So creatine, you only need about 5 grams a day. If you want to load it, go for it. There's usually instructions on every bottle on how to load it. I guess it's okay to do it for like 3 or 4 days. I wouldn't do it for like 2 weeks or anything like that. At that point, a company is just trying to trick you into using more product. 3 days should be fine, and then go to 5 grams a day. And then secondly, I want to talk about protein powders. Once again, you can make gains without touching whey protein powder, but it's convenient for a lot of people, especially myself, and you get more bioavailable proteins, and you get proteins that are easier for your body to synthesize when you get protein powders and break down and actually use them. My favorite protein powder it's called I call it Prozine. I don't know how to fuck pronounce it. It's Pro7EIN. I'll put a picture like somewhere. Maybe, I don't know, or I'll put a link. I don't fucking know. Prozine, what's great about it is it's 7 different sources of protein in 1 protein powder. 1 scoop is 34 grams. I mix it with 8 ounces of Fairlife milk and my protein, and then put a little bit of peanut butter. So my protein shake's at about 50 grams of protein. I'm getting 7 sources of protein. The benefit to that is there's a little bit of hydrolyzed whey in there, which is the most fast digesting protein powder out there. Your body just takes it and uses it right away. It's really good post-workout. It has slow digesting protein in there, and it has like an average digesting protein in there. So I always drink my shakes right after I work out, and then I go to bed within an hour or 2 of that. So my body has protein to feed on while I'm sleeping, right after I work out, while I'm still awake. Just invest in a decent protein powder. It helps you get those extra 20, 40, 60 grams of protein in at the end of your day. Okay, guys. That's the main 4 tips I have for you guys. Of course, we can go into each one and break it down to like 5 more tips. I just wanted to give you guys a basic starting point to get off your asses and get inside the gym and go make some gains, baby. Like, seriously though, just realize when it comes to working out and it comes to gaining muscle, you have to work your ass off, and you have to hurt. You have to embrace the pain. You have to learn to love it, because it is not easy. It's slow. You have to be patient. But with all that being said, goddamn, it is worth it. I will say it is very much worth it. I've been working out for 5 years now, and I'm addicted to it. I'm like a fucking workout addict. It's like crack to me. If I don't get to the gym, I get stressed. That sounds weird, but the gym is like my downtime. It's like my therapy time. I hope it becomes like that for you guys one day. If you get in there, it really will. I mean, if you're angry, there's nothing better to do than get in the fucking gym and hurt yourself trying to push too much weight. We've all been there if you've lifted before, of course. If not, then you'll experience it. Unless you're a girl. But then again, maybe you will. Alright guys. Anyways, I hope this taught you guys a thing or two. I hope this motivates you guys to get off your asses and go work out and start. Just freaking start. Do it now. Life is short. You could be dead tomorrow. Time is gonna go by regardless of what you're doing. Time waits for nobody, okay guys? Use your fucking time. Time is money. Time is valuable. So get off your asses and go start working out now. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did or you learned something, give me a like, please. It means the world. Subscribe to me if you want to see more videos like this. And then leave a comment, any questions you guys have or concerns. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Noah Ryan signing out. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.